Hi, my name is C. Balakrishna from Vaagdevi College of Engineering, working as an assistant professor in the department of CSC. In this video lecture, I will explain about a PHP program which is used to check whether the user is valid or not. A user is said to be a valid user if he gives correct username and password. Then he will be a authenticated person. Otherwise, he will be a unauthorized person. So for this purpose, I have used a database called XML database instead of MySQL. I have created a login page which contains two fields, name and password, and these are submitted to the server, and server verifies the data which are entered in the login form with the data available in the database, that is XML database. So the name and password are checked against the data already available in the database. If the data matches, a successful login page like valid user is returned. Otherwise, a failure message like invalid user is shown to the user. To run this program, open XAMPP control panel, XAMPP. So which is already started. Start. Apache is running. Again start MySQL. In this case, in this program, we do not use actually MySQL. Even we do not use Tomcat. Minimize it. How do you know whether the software is running properly or not? Open browser. Simply type open browser. Simply type localhost. Means if the window appears like this, the software is running properly, Apache software running properly. Minimize it, and the code, I have already written the code in PHP. Open XAMPP. All the code will be available in htdocs directory. We have to put the code in htdocs directory. Already I have written the code in week3 folder. This is index.html, this is test.php, and this is users.xml file. Open users.xml file, open with notepad. So this database contains list of users. Each user contains two fields, username and password. AAA is a username and its corresponding password is AAA. Similarly, BBB is the one more user and his password is BBB. And one more user is username and password. User name is CCC and corresponding password is CCC. Okay. Minimize it and open index.html notepad. So I have created the index.html file through this code. So input type equal text and corresponding name is user. So how do you know if you want to see the design? How you can see the design? Open Chrome. Yeah, by using this code this design will be created. Username, simply log in. I'm displaying some message on the page. Input type equal text means text box has been created and the corresponding name is user. And type equal password means one more text box is created as a password. It does not show the data, it shows the data as a stars format, and its name is pass. When you I have created a submit button. Its foreground value is login. Whenever you click on the submit button, it has to go test.php. Test.php is the PHP code file. Whenever you click on the login button, what happens? It has to navigate to the test.php file. So the corresponding action has to be implemented by test.php file. So how let you see the code. Test.php. This is the test.php. Open. Yeah, this is the code I have written. Throw users index. Yeah, whenever you submit the data in the login index.html file, we can take the data from the user text box through this code underscore post variable. So the PHP code is written in between these two tags, this tag and this tag. Less than question mark PHP and greater than question mark greater than. Whatever the code we have written in between these two tags are called PHP code. In PHP, variables are created using dollar symbol, and it does not have any data types, predefined or built-in data types like C, C++. It does not have any data types. Okay, user equal to underscore post. So whatever the data we have entered in the text box, that is available in user variable. So based on the data, let us suppose here we have created one more variable called flag. 0 means integer type. Based on the value only we can define, we can say the variable, particular variable is so and so type. Now the flag variable is called integer type. Here pass, user, these two variables are called string data types because we are storing as a text data. And we can retrieve the data from the login page into the PHP file through underscore PHP underscore post variable, underscore get variable, or else you can use underscore request variable. Okay, I have written one more code here. If $user and $pass means these two variables contain some data, so this expression is true. Then the code, the controller will enter into this loop. I have created one more variable underscore XML. Simple XML underscore load underscore file is a function which is used to load the XML file. Users.xml file is this one. So it contains list of users. So cnt is one more variable of integer type because it is storing the number of count of users. XML of users. How many users are there? User, 3 users. So this for loop is used to execute 3 times and storing username in one variable, username. All the usernames are stored in username variable, and all the passwords are stored in password variable. And check whether the user is authenticated or not through this code. $user means this $user. It is used to store the login page data, and the login page data compares with the database data. This is the database data and corresponding password also. This is the login page data and this is the database data. If it is true, then it prints hello, the corresponding username, and flag equal to 0. Break comes out of that loop, else flag becomes 1. If flag equal 1 means what? User does not exist. Else please enter a username and password. So this is the code. So how do you run this program? How do you run? Localhost / in which folder the code is available? Week 3 / what is the login page? Index.html. Yeah, enter username, password, login. User does not exist. Again run the code. AAA. Hello AAA. Even BBB exists. Password is BBB. So this is the program.